Black as Panther. All right, we haven't ran this in a little minute. Can men and women be friends? If yes, Smart Fresh, you know what to do. All right, Demetrius.
All right, Demetrius.
Are we going to do this one with a quick raise of hands and then go from there?
Yeah.
How many of you ladies think men and women can be just friends?
No sex, touching, no kissing.
Completely platonic.
Nothing.
Nothing sexual or romantic. How many of you think men and women can just be friends?
Okay, so...
All right.
One doesn't believe that.
Okay, so...
Well,
No, it's fine. Everyone
All
but
right,
her.
we'll do it again. How many of you guys think men and women can just be friends?
Only.
Only. No sexuality.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd say so.
Lovely. Everybody.
Now let me specify this. In most situations, do you think they can do it and just be friends? In most situations.
No.
No? Okay, you? All right. Do you have a guy friend right now?
Yes.
Do you think you'd try to sleep with you if given the chance?
I want to play a game.
He would say yes.
Well,
It's okay. Let's put it to the test. Go get her phone. Woo! Get her phone. There you
Game
go. Melissa's
time,
already in the
fellas.
cut.
No,
Melissa's already in the cut.
Game time.
Melissa's already in the cut.
Game time.
Bro, she came out on the fucking channel.
Game time.
where she came from?
She came from around the back of the TV. She was ready.
I mean, that's how. I mean,
What the fuck?
I mean,
Hey,
you
listen.
consider her there, bro.
Fellas, it's
All right,
game time.
W Melissa.
Torta's gonna call her best friend and figure out what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So
Let's go.
you
Woo!
want to instruct her on what to do here?
Yes. So Torta, listen up.
Yeah, and actually they're 3 hours behind because it's California, so it's better.
You're gonna focus on giving them the real feeling. So listen, pick up the phone call. What?
I don't know who to call.
Your guy friend. Your guy friend.
Guy friend.
That you had in mind.
Yeah.
When you voted.
The one that was
Yeah,
here.
call him, and then you're gonna say exactly what he says. We're gonna put it to the test. All right, go
Also,
ahead.
this is very simple. Hey, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm just wondering where you're at. Like, he's gonna say, I'm home, I'm chilling. Listen, I was thinking a lot. I'm just curious why we never got together.
I can't do that to that person.
Why not?
Because I'm fucking with his feelings. I don't
No,
believe
you're
in
not.
doing
No.
that.
He'll be
He'll
okay.
tell
Don't
you.
worry. He's
Trust
a man.
me. Trust me.
He'll be
You got
okay.
this.
All right, call him. Put on speaker. Everybody, be quiet. Do not laugh.
This isn't my phone. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. But keep in mind, you can't. Don't laugh.
Yeah, don't laugh.
I'll keep it cool.
And everybody else be quiet. And put it on speaker. Put it right up next to the mic. Melissa, you could help her with that. And then call him and say exactly what he said.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a little bit tipsy.
Yep.
Where you at? I'm just curious why we never got together. Let him talk and be like, no, I'm actually serious. You're
Yep.
gonna say, are you serious? What's happening? I'm David. I'm serious.
Okay, can I think about who to call for a second?
Sure.
No, you know who it is.
Yeah.
You know exactly who it is.
I don't. I don't.
No. Call the one that you had in mind.
No, at first I was like thinking, yeah, they could be.
Yeah, she
They get the
gonna fuck it up. I already know. But let's see.
All right. Call him, put on speaker, and we're all gonna be quiet. And then I promise you could tell him at the end it was just a joke.
Yeah,
So you don't fuck anything up.
Okay, gotcha.
We believe in you, Torta.
What?
Did you just call?
I'm not a torta.
No, I know.
Not all Latina chicks are tortas.
No, the tits are, but not you.
Okay.
See what it did there? There you go. Compliments. Backwards. Just backwards, you know? Yeah.
See you, friend.
Front to back, yeah. Wait, what?
Okay, I'm on the spot here. I gotta think about who to call. Like I gotta.
You just was just
Bruh,
right.
come on,
The one you thought
man.
about.
You know who it is.
right.
The last one you thought about.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I'm calling.
No, let's do it. Let's
All right,
go.
put on speaker.
She proved
I
it.
promise you'll be able to.
All right.
You can clarify after.
Right here. Hold it like that. Don't show the number.
Okay, got it.
Let's go.
Look at this.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
Who is this?
What? You don't have my number saved?
No.
What? Well, you better recognize my voice.
When's the last time we talked?
When I was asking you about my event, and you sent me to Zach. Wait, seriously? Really?
Estrella?
There you go. Why don't you have my number saved?
It says that this is a Kentucky number.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe I read it wrong. What's up, though? My bad. I'm walking out of my hotel right now.
Nice. Where are you at?
I'm in Oklahoma City. I'm going to Denver tomorrow.
Fire.
Right now.
I'm just out in Miami, and I'm a little tipsy right now.
Really?
Hmm?
I said, really?
Yeah, and I was wondering why we never hooked up.
What? Man, this is a setup. I did see that you were in Miami though, but this gotta be a setup of some sort.
No, I'm just tipsy, and I just thought of you. I was like, I just thought of you. I'm about to go to bed, and I just wanted to call you and tell you good night. And so I just thought, like, why haven't we ever hooked up?
I'm FaceTime me and show me that you're alone.
I can't right now because I look ugly. I have no makeup on.
You're cap. You're cap. You ain't alone.
I'm not. I'm alone. What are you talking about? I just don't have makeup on. I look so
Show me
ugly.
you're alone. Show me you're alone.
I look so ugly right now. You don't want to see me.
Bro, you're cap. I don't know who you're with or what prompted this, but this is a trap of all traps because you hate me.
What, you don't want to hook up with me then? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you're asking me a loaded question. I think that the main thing is that you hate me and that
You think I hate
Yeah,
you?
that's
You think I
the
hate
main
you? Know I
thing.
could never hate you. Come on.
all right, hold on. Let me get out of this hotel. Text me.
All right, I'll text you.
All right.
He would fuck.
Guy friend!
What the fuck?
I have
told y'all
boundaries.
niggas.
I have boundaries. I have boundaries. He knows
ready
that
to
it's not me. He
You
knows.
know what's interesting?
Yeah.
He didn't bother to save her number because he's like, I'm not gonna fuck this chick. This is a waste of time.
See, because he
Ain't
knows he
worth it.
can't.
Huh?
Because he knows he can't.
Well, first of all,
No, that's fine, but it goes to prove our point that men always want to smash.
Yeah, always.
Like even in friend zone, because like women don't offer enough utility as a friend for men to justify hanging out with you. Does that make sense?
You don't even want to be a friend.
I mean, honestly, you know he want to smash though.
So, okay, the reason why we run this experiment is this is my theory or my what I've just I talk about this in my book a little bit, but the point is this: men and women can't be friends because women don't provide enough reciprocal value from a friend-only standpoint to justify the man being friends with you,
I can see what you're saying.
right? Because when you're friends with when men are friends with other men, that guy, there's an understood agreement that you are only friends because they provide some kind of value. Like men understand this unspoken rule of you must be an asset, right? Men understand this from a very young age. You're not an asset, nobody wants to fuck with you, right? If you're a bum, nobody's gonna save you. If you're fat, no one's gonna save you. If you're a loser, no one wants to be around you. So we deal with consequences. But with women though, a lot of girls, if they're pretty, what ends up happening is guys will just be friends with them just because, right? And then the woman doesn't feel like she needs to do anything to reciprocate in that friendship. A lot of women feel like, I'm here, that's your fucking prize. I don't need to bring anything to you of value. You get to be seen with me and you get to be friends with me. So that's how women evaluate. I'm not saying that's you,
Yeah, I know.
but I'm saying like most of the time when girls have male friends, the guy does significantly more for the girl than the girl does for the man. And most male-female friendships are one-sided. Now, let me be clear. Are there situations where a girl can be friends with a guy and she actually adds value? Maybe she has contacts. Maybe she has a certain job where she can hook him up. Of course. I remember one girl, she was a flight attendant.
Yeah.
She hooked
Airline
me up
miles.
with buddy miles and shit, right? That's an example, but that's far and few between. Most women don't do that with their guy friends. They just extract value, guy gets nothing back, and he waits around trying to get sex.
Mom, you guys are traumatized too.
Well, I mean, this isn't
We're
even.
realists.
I mean,
I get what you're saying.
not
That's
even
the
me being-
general concept, but
yeah, I'm, like it's not even me being traumatized. I'm speaking from kind of a bird's eye view here, and like that call literally cemented it.
Yeah.
He knew he didn't have a chance. Didn't save your number.
Yep.
Doesn't remember who you are. That's called cutting your losses
Yes.
as a man. He knew
smart.
that hanging out with you wouldn't lead to anything sexual, so he cut his losses. I'm gonna move on.
Right.
Matter of fact, the fact that he was so surprised and everything kind of proves our point even more so. Like he'd been moved on.
Why is she calling me?
Yeah.
Like, who is this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, when you had asked the question initially, I was like, I raised my hand, and I'm like, no, because of my own personal experiences for real. Because guys, well, I'm not an ugly girl, so I know exactly where he's coming from.
Facts.
'Cause I done had guy friends for years that they stick around. I know they stick around because
They want to smash.
they want to smash, but
Just not you.
just
Yeah.
not me.
And I'm glad that you guys generally understand the concept. Most women get really mad at me when I explain this concept of male and female friendship, why it's like it doesn't work most of the time. But I want to give you guys kind of like an equivalent so it makes more sense. So like, let's say you had a guy, he only calls you at 2 a.m., right? And y'all only have sex. He never takes you out, never asks you about your problems, never talks to you. literally just hits you up at 2 a.m. You guys have sex, and he's like, all right, got to go back to work. Sorry, bye. How'd that make you feel?
You said if?
Yeah, if you were in a situation like that, how would that make you feel? He only calls you at 2 a.m., doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, doesn't talk to you. Used? Oh, fair. Okay, what about you?
Yeah, used.
Used? What about you?
Just a sneaky link, really.
Okay, but how would that make you feel if he only contacted you for that?
I don't know. It wouldn't make me feel no type of way because you could just cut somebody off if it bothers you too much. If it's not aligning with what you want, you just cut them
Okay.
off.
Okay, you're good.
All right, what about you?
You're strong.
What about you? Well, how'd that make you feel?
I would feel used.
Right.
Okay. What about you?
Probably less than.
Less than, okay. What about you?
I wouldn't care.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
There's a mutual understanding there. If
there's a
you're
mutual-
coming
I
at
agree.
my house, to
Only
my
if
house
there's
at
a
2 in the
mutual-
There we
morning,
go.
there's a mutual
Only.
understanding.
Only.
So
Okay.
I wouldn't care if you leave right. As a matter of fact, I tell you.
Yeah, but how long?
Pack up,
Okay,
go.
fair enough. There's a because you two basically are saying there's a mutual understanding. How long would you guys allow that mutual standing to keep going, though?
The thing is, if
Would you
you're
let
not-
it drag on for a year? Would you
you're
let
not-
it?
If you know what you want,
My
don't
terms.
allow it. Like, just don't.
Of
allow-
course.
If you want to fuck around and you want a sneaky link, and in the beginning y'all say I just want you to.
How
be
about
my
this? Let me
sneaky
ask a
link.
better question. For you guys that say it's a mutual understanding, it's okay. Would this mutual understanding be forever? I'm assuming probably not, right?
Okay.
As long as it benefits you.
My
yeah,
thing
but
is,
if
that
another
baby
guy
comes.
comes around, are you gonna still have that assortment?
my thing.
No, you dump the other one.
I'll compare it to
Right.
okay. See how she was confused about her experience earlier, saying that they were friends with benefits, but she was hurt about it.
Yeah.
And the guy she already had an agreement that they were friends with benefits, and she was still hurt that he had a BM.
But he was asking me. He was asking me how I was doing. There was more posts. He didn't seem like he didn't give a fuck about me. That was not the case.
They're not gonna show you that they don't care about you. He
Yeah.
wants to.
Well,
fuck
play
with
we're
along.
getting a little deep in here. I'm trying to explain just a theory. Now, what about you? How'd that make you feel if a guy only hit you up at 2 a.m. for sexual access, only never talked to you about anything or cared about your feelings or checked up on you?
That's why
Never took you on dates.
That's why I don't go out. Sorry.
The mic.
That's why I don't.
Okay, fair.
That's what
So,
I was saying earlier. Like,
so you
I don't
actively
need that.
avoid that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's a certain person I'll do that with. Maybe if I'm feeling in the mood to go do that. But
normally, no.
otherwise, no.
I think the bottom line here is most of you would not allow it because you would feel used. And if you did allow it, like two of the ladies here, you would only exercise it until it no longer benefited you and then cut it off.
Right.
That's exactly how men feel about women that put them in the friend zone.
Yep.
Right? That used feeling, that dirty feeling of like, damn, this nigga don't even care about me. He's just using me for sex. That's exactly how men feel when they're in the friend zone. So that guy is smart. He cut his losses. I ain't gonna smash. She doesn't like me. I'm not even saving her number or wasting my
What's
time.
the point?
What's the point? But other guys, right, will sit there and just,
Look,
let me just
trying.
keep simping. Maybe she'll change her mind.
One day I'll smash,
So-
hopefully.
That's
You
why I
said-
think,
You said friend zone, or just in friends. Like,
what do you mean?
Because you just said friend zone, like a nigga that a guy that's friend zoning himself. Like,
No, but what I'm saying is that, like, you going and hooking up with this guy at 2 o'clock only, you said you would feel used by that. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, for men, that's how we feel when we're in the friend zone with y'all.
Like there's no point.
oh, if you were put in the friend zone.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the
Oh.
equivalent. So you
Oh.
feeling used at 2 a.m. for just sex, that's how men feel when they're in the friend zone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But women are smart enough to know
Yeah, we
that
ain't going
they're
for
not
it.
going to do that without some type of, you know what I mean? Like, women are smarter at cutting their losses. Like, a lot of guys are stupid. They'll stick around with a chick
They'll
and
keep
be friends
hoping.
with her for
Yeah.
years, hoping. Like, women, y'all kind of get it quicker. Like, okay, I want a quick little sneaky link right now. In a week from now, maybe another one. But, like, you guys will cut it off when something better comes around. Men aren't like that. They're thirsty. They'll sit there for years trying to get laid.
Yeah, 10 years.
We
yeah.
have a clip, right, of a guy at our first couple shows. This girl was friends with him for 10 years plus as child friends in school. He came to the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that episode on
Yeah.
Patreon?
Oh, yeah.
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 So imagine, he waited
Yeah.
for 10 plus years to smash her.
Oh my god.
Said, I'm lit. Come over. He built us our studio on the show.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, I just, we always ask this question because I don't think women understand how detrimental it is for men to be friends with women. I genuinely think it's one of the worst things you could do as a guy is being friend zoned by a female.
Okay. Okay, never.
No, go ahead.
I'm
Just-
trying to understand this logic. 'Cause
Sure.
Now I look at every guy.
I think it's
that-
only
that-
detrimental if they have feelings towards the female.
Exactly.
But that's-
you don't think
but
that?
The
that's the
guys
point, though.
that genuinely just.
But
wanna be
you gotta
friends.
understand-
Guys
but-
talk to you because you're pretty.
Okay,
Less
but that's like what you're saying. You're saying it's only detrimental if they have feelings. what I'm trying to say is 95% of the time they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they won't tell you.
And it goes
Okay.
back to my
All right.
original, theory.
All right. Yeah.
The concept of being friends with women doesn't provide you much benefit as a man. So why are they there? 95% of the time is because they're hoping for sexual access. Now there's that 5%, like I gave you guys the example with the flight attendant. She
Right.
give you buddy miles, she hooks you up.
She's bringing value.
She's reciprocating value back. But that's a minority of the time. The overwhelming amount of times, it's a one-way street. The woman is getting all the benefit, nothing is reciprocated, and the guy's sitting there basically doing all the boyfriend chores without getting the boyfriend benefits.
Yeah.
He's like talking to her, handling her problems, paying for dates, giving her that masculine boyfriend energy, making her feel secure. Like, these are all things that a lot of men provide to women in a friendship situation, and the guy gets nothing in return.
Nothing.
Yeah. Agree.
That makes sense? Kind of?
Lucky. In your case, they might get ahead, but that's it.
See, but this is why I said I have boundaries with my guy friends, and I don't like to lead them on with those feelings.
Of course.
Because whether you're a guy or a woman, we all have feelings. And maybe us women, we're just more upfront about it that we're in our feelings. But you even said it yourself. Like, if a guy's feeling a woman, whether he just wants to sleep with her, he's already in his feelings for her. He already feels her.
Yeah, I mean, they want to have sex. I mean, it's not.
But okay, and it's
And women kind of know this. It's just that you guys are extracting value from them and kind of leading them on. Let's
I
be
know
honest.
that's
here.
what I hate, and that's why I love these bitches, but I hate these bitches at the damn time. No, I love these hoes, but I hate these hoes at the same damn time, because that's not how every woman operates. Sure, majority of the women tend to take advantage of their pretty privilege. Or
I
their
would
girl
say
privilege.
like 90% of women have
Maybe
a guy
in
friend
Miami.
somewhere.
Maybe in Miami.
In general, they have it.
Yeah.
They have like a guy friend or colleague or something, like where it's. I think there was a recent study that came out, like over 50% of married women said that they had a couple backups.
Well, remember, girls set boundaries from the very beginning to stop that from happening. So you're setting it from the beginning to say, listen, nigga, so you know we're just friends. But he wants more than
Also,
that, though.
Not just that.
From like a biological sense, it kind of makes sense, right? So like, the reason why women have backup options is because I think it's like in
Survival.
your hindbrain from a survival standpoint. So like, since we were hunters and gatherers and cavemen or whatever, like women needed men to go out and hunt and fight and protect them from the elements. So women always knew from the beginning, okay, if I'm out here in the wilderness without the protection of a man, I'm going to die. So I need a guy that's strong, tall, competent, is able to get shit done. And since women have this like biological need in their mind, that applies to their relationships. So if their guy is not doing what he's supposed to do, they have backup options so they can go on to the next guy.
So, but okay, you know what? I'm not going to disagree with that,
Yeah.
because I believe that when I'm happy and a man's treating me right, it's fine. But when he starts that 2-week trial ends, the nice 2-week trial guy ends,
Yeah.
that's when it's like, okay, I'm loyal to this person, my time and attention's here. But now if someone's asking me out to dinner, I'm going to take the opportunity to go out to dinner, because
Do you understand love bombing and gaslighting?
oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really the point here isn't about the love bombing or whatever. It's that women keep men in roles where they can easily step up if needed, because a woman's need for security.
But men do that as well too.
No, and I'll tell you why. So women date for security, right? Like in your hindbrain, it's like, I need this guy to be better than me, taller, stronger, whatever.
Provider.
Yes. So you're looking for what I call survival value from the men.
Provider value.
Survival value.
Okay.
Provider, survival, same thing, but I'm saying survival because, help you
No, I get
sustain.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Men look for women from a replication value. Is she attractive and can she give me children? This is why women that make their own money, we don't give a shit about it, because that's a survival value trait. That's a male trait to have. Does that make sense?
I can see.
This is why women that are high earners or are independent and strong, like you were saying before, it doesn't really help when it doesn't really translate when you're trying to attract a guy, because we don't benefit from your survival
Why are they so
value.
attracted to it then? Why are they so attracted
It's
to
a
it?
lie.
then?
They're attracted to.
Can I have my theory?
Sure.
I personally feel like men love independent women. Like, they're attracted to that. It's like a fresh breath of air for them, because they're usually like the one providing. And once they have an independent woman, that independent woman's like, oh, I can pay for myself, or I got this, or maybe even asking him if he's hungry or if she, whatever. So when it comes to independent women, they're bringing something to the table where the man doesn't have to bring the table, or they don't have to pitch 50-50 because she's already paying her own bills. She's not asking you to pitch 50-50. She's fine. She has her career aligned. She doesn't expect that provider value from you.
Did the last guy tell you that? That he liked the fact that you were sufficient, you could sustain yourself and everything? The last guy?
I'm not an independent, right? I'm not an independent one right now.
No, but I'm saying the last guy that you're with, did he like those traits about you that you were independent and you were able to?
I've heard that from multiple
Before?
men from the past. Yes, that they like that I'm like that's something that they like, and that's a turn off to me. Like I don't like when a man tells me that they like that
Yeah,
I
so-
have my stuff together, I'm independent, or I don't like hearing those comments.
All right, so I'm going to give you, if there's one thing you ladies can take from this podcast, I'm going to give you probably some of the best advice you'll ever get from a man ever.
I'm taking notes.
When you talk about yourself to a man and you start talking about your ego investments,
But
let's
I'm
say,
not talking about me. It's what they're seeing, and they
well,
reach out.
let me explain.
Okay.
What they see from you, whether you have a job, you have an education or whatever, is they collect more information on you. The guy's going to structure his game based on your interests. Does that make sense? So if you're a woman that's a high earner, educated, etc., he's going to go ahead and contort his game to what are her ego investments. Oh, she goes to school. She went to college. All right, let me talk about that and praise her for this.
Hey, bruh. Come on, man.
I get what you're
You
saying.
doing too much, nigga.
But
Yo, stop this.
You're like,
Yo,
don't
you're in the game, man.
Don't be giving up.
Stop.
The cheat code.
So this is
So you're
men
just telling
understand.
us what we want to hear. You're just gloating us where you feel like
Yeah, so
you're
let me
gassing
explain
up our
why.
ego.
Yes, let me explain why.
Okay.
The reason why is because men are always trying to get laid, right? So in order for them to get laid, they must be able to adapt their strategy to get sex. And they have to adapt that strategy based on who they're dealing with. So if they're dealing with a girl that works at McDonald's that makes no money, he'll come in and say, oh, I don't care about your job or whatever. Just be a good girl to me, blah, blah, blah. Be loyal. Cool. Then he'll meet a girl that is Ivy League grad that has a job. Oh, it's so awesome that you're an educated and you're independent. You could do your own thing. So what a lot of guys do is they'll contort their game based on who they're dealing with.
I hear you.
So I think it's very important for women to understand that since it's so hard for guys to get laid, they will do what they need to do or say what they need to say
See, that's what I'm
to get sexual access to appease your ego.
So
And that's
fake.
why I would say when you
Fake.
meeting a guy, literally give them
Very
just
minimal.
Very,
Yeah,
very
of
minimal.
course.
So they don't have
But
nothing
it
to
also
really
helps
play
for you to just
on.
have some common sense, and I'll explain what I mean by this. So, like, if a guy tells you, yo, I love your career, right? Or I love the fact that you're educated, and you talk to him and you realize that he's successful himself, he's lying. And I'll tell you why. Guys that are successful, they make their own money, don't give a fuck about how much money a woman makes. That's a lie to appease your ego, right? You got to almost play like 4D chess and figure out because, all right, once you understand a gender, you can tell what's going on here. So I know that men and women are different, right? And I know that women are looking for a guy who is competent and makes money and status and all this other bullshit. So if you have a solid framework of what the genders are attracted to, when you're dealing with an individual from that gender, you can kind of quickly ascertain where they stand, whether they're being truthful or not, right? So I think the problem with women, though, is that women don't really know what men want. You guys have an idea, but you guys really don't know because
I like that.
it's
I agree.
because if we told you what we really want, you know,
That's why you guys have double person. That's what I'm saying. You guys are living like
well,
double
we
lives.
can't handle the truth.
Why can't you guys handle the truth and just be truthful?
Okay. All right. How about this? I want to have 10 girlfriends. You're going to be loyal to me. You're not going to be on Instagram or going to the club. You're not going to be talking to other guys. You're going to cut all your friends off, and you're going to be subservient to me, and I can do whatever I want, and it's closed on your end.
See, does that sound realistic?
It sounds like my first relationship.
Does that sound realistic to you?
Hold on. What's your response to that?
Does that sound realistic to
Perfect.
you?
That's why guys lie to you. There you go.
Your last guy.
I just told you what it is.
Hold on. Your last guy
Unfiltered.
had a girl pregnant. Why didn't he tell you? So he can smash still.
I agree. But like,
Why would he tell you the truth?
because you should
So
be
you can
man
leave?
enough. Just see, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Why
just
wouldn't
like-
you
that's
just be
just
a
like-
fucking man?
That's just like a millionaire saying that his
being a
ex-wife
girl.
took all his money, and he telling you, "Oh yeah, my ex-wife took
gonna
all my
leave
money.
my
She
wife for
ran
you."
me up a check." You're gonna be like, "Oh, I ain't gonna do that to you."
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You telling him that.
That's your problem.
You
know,
you got
I know.
to do something.
I know. I'm trying to
That's the
take
duet.
notes.
But I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna
That's
do
the
that
duet.
to you.
That's the duet.
Yeah, right.
That's a duet right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
She
an
actually
example,
mean
though.
it.
Here's
though.
some.
She
Here's some.
actually
Let me just give you guys some things that you guys can use to know in your next date, so you know that the guy's lying. Number one, men don't care about your income. Okay. Number one, we don't care about your income. The men that you're looking for that are higher earners, that are competent, we don't care about your income. Number two, we don't care about your education. Your education means very little to us. We don't benefit from it. Okay. Number three, we don't give a shit about your girlfriends. and how they behave. If anything, we want you to more than likely cut them off, especially if they're still going out and partying. Number 4, we want you to be loyal to us while we can go ahead and still have other women.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just telling you how men think. I know. See, and your response is why niggas don't tell you the truth. That this is why.
But hold
this
on.
is what I was just about to talk with.
They can't handle the truth, as you guys can see.
But just so you understand, right? This is basic preliminary
I know.
advice. Because an advanced player, he gonna know if you're not saying shit, just your actions, how you move, how you operate, what
How
you
you
have.
talk.
If you got your own car, your own house, he can be like, all right,
Yeah.
independent.
I'm giving you a
boss man,
baseline.
Woo, got your ass. So ultimately, it's good advice. But for y'all niggas, I don't think you understand how far this actually goes.